I have an identity crisis problem. When I say I have an identity crisis problem, what I mean is that I never really know what to do for YouTube content. It's been probably my biggest struggle ever since I started doing YouTube way back in the day when I was like 16 years old and I was stealing my mom's pink digital camera and uploading the clips with absolutely zero editing or context or anything directly to YouTube in the hopes that I too would one day be able to call myself a YouTuber, that I too would be able to pursue the faucet of entertainment that I had always wanted to pursue since I was 9 years old. And before you ask, no, YouTube wasn't out when I was 9 years old. That wasn't even remotely the case. It was the fact that I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. It's why the description for my channel, for my TikTok, for everything, has stand-up comedian in it, and storyteller as well, because my two favorite mediums with which to express myself have always been comedy and storytelling. I love things like music and movies and TV shows and more, but I've always been better myself at telling jokes or creating some sort of narrative through which to explain my opinions. In that aspect, I released a video yesterday, as of me recording this, called The Wild Story Behind This Barn. And after I had released it, there was a part of me that was like, oh, you know what? Recording in Minecraft was kind of fun. I liked telling the story, and so I went in and I did some very basic photoshopping, and I created some assets that made me change my channel into a Minecraft theme, with the idea that I was going to go through and, you know, do a Minecraft theme. I was going to start making Minecraft content. That was the idea behind the change. That was the idea of what was going on. Someone even brought it up in the comments, and I even made an announcement in my Discord that, yeah, I would be taking my shot at making Minecraft content again. But today, after spending roughly 6 to 7 hours attempting to put together a halfway decent Minecraft video, I remembered why I stopped doing it ages ago. You see, Minecraft content, in my opinion, is far more restrictive than some other video games. Where Minecraft content is concerned, especially if you want to do the Minecraft content I want to do, you have to put way more time into it than any other medium. The average Hermitcraft episode, for example, can take up to a week or even 2 for the creator to just record. Builds take hours and hours and hours between resource gathering and actually planning the build, tearing down something you didn't like, reconstructing it. It's one of those things that I don't think a lot of people really appreciate the time, energy, and effort that goes into it. And I'm not trying to say that I'm lazy and that I just don't want to put any effort into my videos. That's the opposite problem. The fact is that it stops me from enjoying the game. Because every single time I want to go to do something on Minecraft, I want to go do the thing that helps me relax, which is to sit there and put on a podcast or an audiobook or a new album that I haven't listened to, or binging episodes of Hermitcraft from each of the hermits. Every time I want to do that, my best thing that I can do is put on Minecraft in the background and play it and relax. The catharsis of breaking blocks, planning a build, resource gathering, and figuring out how to get over my next hurdle in order to make my world look the way that I want it to look has always been one of the most fun things, in my opinion, to do. It's always been the way that I release Steam when I'm not reading. See, I haven't talked about Minecraft in a long time, at least in public. But make no mistake, I play Minecraft probably about once every 2 to 3 months with relative consistency. At the end of the day, Minecraft, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to release Steam. And so I have no idea what the hell I was thinking when I decided that I was going to become a Minecraft YouTuber again, when I was going to start trying to make that content again. Because at the end of the day, I hated it. When I tried a Minecraft Let's Play way back in the day, I only made it 4, I think maybe 5 videos deep. And the reason I didn't make it very far is because I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way that it took away from my enjoyment of playing the game. Why did everything have to be content? Why did every single thing have to come with an explanation, a spoken one at that? I had to talk through each and every one of my thoughts, and because I couldn't get the replay mod to work back then, and indeed I couldn't get it to work again more recently, I was always going to suffer at the hands of what I like to call the lower quality effect. This lower quality effect is something that happens to people who try to make YouTube videos in the video gaming world. Some games like Skyrim or, well, Minecraft and others have mods that allow the player, or the creator rather, to get these insane camera angles or these insane graphical shots that allow them to elevate their videos to a certain point that other people just aren't able to do. And what ends up happening in these situations is that people who aren't able to get these techniques to work, who aren't able to get the mods correct, who aren't able to get the right settings, who maybe don't have as powerful of computers, they often fall behind in the grand scheme of things. They often find themselves in a place where they're not able to make content or make it a career because their videos are always going to be compared to other people's videos. There's always going to be a comparison being made that they just can't live up to because fuck you, that's why. And so as I was thinking about all this, as my brain was kind of running through all of the problems that I had with Minecraft back in the day, the fact that I didn't have the replay mod and the fact that I couldn't enjoy myself when I was playing the game, all of these came back to me in a way that truly made me feel like I just didn't want to. And so, much like many people when they try to play Minecraft, my desire to make Minecraft content lasted less than a day. That's not to say that my desire to play Minecraft overall has lasted less than a day, or that I'm just gonna stop playing Minecraft, because that's far from the truth. In the background of this video that you're currently watching, you are watching me work on an automatic bee farm. I had to basically breed a bunch of bees and get them into beehives so that I can actually build this massive 20-block long farm, and I'm currently decorating the room that the farm is going to be in. There's a lot that I have planned for the world that I'm playing in, because that's part of the joy of Minecraft to me, is coming in with an idea and a plan. And I've also been toying around with the concept of a forever world, which is what I'm currently working on, again, in this background footage. A forever world that I can play with, that I can utilize, that I can, you know, always be improving. And maybe there'll come a day in the future where I take you guys on a tour of it, maybe as like a subscriber special or something. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop myself before it gets too deep. The last thing I want to happen is what I will call from now on the DBD effect, where I started making Dead by Daylight content because I thought it was kind of fun and interesting, and then I ended up being trapped in that content, and now I'm struggling to make my channel become what I've always wanted it to become, which is just a channel where I give my opinions on things. Current events, social events, books, movies, TV shows, not even just events, but like social opinions, my opinions on dating, my opinions on all sorts of stuff, or telling stories about my life, which is another passion of mine, which fades into that comedic style. I am so glad that I'm starting 2026 off with a level of self-awareness I don't think I possessed in the past. There was a time, probably somewhere around early 2024 and mid 2023, in between those two, where I would have forced myself to make content that I knew wasn't a good idea. I would have forced myself to sit back and play Minecraft endlessly with a camera always running in the background, trying to catch any funny or interesting moment that I could, where I would have spent countless hours watching other Minecraft YouTubers, not so I could enjoy their content, but so I could see what works for them, so I can study them. And, you know, sometimes that kind of thing is fun. That's how I got as good at comedy as I did, because I spent the vast majority of my childhood watching stand-up comedians to see how they did things, what it meant to have good delivery, what it meant to have good timing, how people related to their audiences, how they told stories, and what made a good performer. You don't get good at something without watching people who are already good at that thing do that thing. But there are some things that you just need to keep to yourself. I don't read a book with the idea that I'm going to review that book. I read a book with the idea that I want to consume that story, and if I find something interesting to talk about, when it's all said and done, then I'll talk about it. That's how you should consume media. You should consume it with enjoyment first, and not with the idea that you're going to make some sort of content out of it. Not with the idea that you want to have something to say when it's all said and done. And that's how I see Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft to enjoy it. If I find something interesting, maybe I'll do a video and talk about that I found it interesting. If I want to use Minecraft as a storytelling medium, which I did with the barn story, then I'll do that. I think that I made that video inside of Minecraft only because it had to do with Minecraft. It wasn't because I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber, it's just that that particular story and my opinion on that particular situation was something that could only be told through the medium of being inside of Minecraft with my goofy little avatar dude that I made like 3 years ago on a whim. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for, your understanding. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now, who do me a favor by tossing me a couple extra bunks a month. If you want to find out how to support the channel, then click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.